Season 3 na ako.
Pinakamagandang Benten pa rin yung OG Benten.
Yeah. Ang ganda rin yung yung Alien Force at saka Ultimate Alien.
Maganda ka.
Thank you.
それもそうだな。 So don't you worry.
Ano, panoorin mo na nga. Panoorin ko na din eh.
Kuya, natanggal yung earphones ko.
Di ko rinig yung ano ko. Di ko rinig yung lolo.
Oh my God, naka-bikini si Gwen. Yung adult one.
Why not here, like?
Nalaro ko, naka-ano ako. Kung nakikita, binibigay yung mga main mo dito. Yan. Dahil,
Pa ako naglaro.
dahil ka nga, kung maintindihan mo ka. Pango. Ay, balik. Nalaro mo na ba yung mga Aatrox? Dati.
Hindi niya pa ata nabutan yun.
Hindi pa siya pinapanganak nun.
Kaya, tagal na naglalaro niya.
Mukha lang hindi.
Ano lang na naka-gracer. Sa daming upload.
Simula pandemic, di na ako naglaro eh.
Napang ano lang. Napang aircon. May aircon na pa doon.
2017.
Kumawa ko.
Rinig ko na hilal.
Earthquake. Feel the burn.
Ano?
Glass cannon. Earthquake. Feel the burn.
Kaya mo lahat.
Dahil, taga-echo.
Makahin mo na lang kaya.
Gash. Blade. Waltz.
Tapos, ano isa?
Glass cannon.
Kaya mo nga yung glass cannon.
Ha?
Kaya mo din yung glass cannon.
Yun
Kinuha ko.
Blade Waltz.
Pala Jewel Gauntlet, kinuha ko.
Ano ba?
Blade Waltz.
Okay.
Ako nang ginawa.
Ay, galaw.
Man, I'm dead.
Ow! What the hell? Blinded!
Talaga. Ano kami sa sunog? Charge.
Hindi siya makaalis eh.
Yan ang unahin niya eh.
Best emote spam. Oh, I'm dead. What the hell?
Wala pala mana. Yay. Ba't ako nagkasig? Kami dyan na pala.
What the fuck?
What is dodging skills? Nil.
Mabot yun.
Ang dami.
No.
Yes.
Ako dito. Oh god! Ay, nanakap.
Ha? Kapit ba natin yung ano?
Blinded.
Diyan makagalaw.
Brother. Nag-heal. 6 na yung Nautilus.
One, two.
Nice!
Tama nung.
Ha? Hello.
Upgrade. Ah. The attacks against certain deal the damage but increase right. Tambukan naman na ito.
Aray ko.
Heart steel lang naririnig ko. What?
Napunot.
Patay ito sa... What the hell?
Oh yeah! Ay, gagi, kala ko pump yun.
Ano to? Patulog ng patulog sa...
May isa dito.
Yung Blade Waltz, pipinitin mo yung ano letter D. Wala, bakit yung flash yung ginawa
Nice try.
ko? Yung flash yung ginawa mong Blade Waltz.
Nagagi ka. Ala, na-blind ko po si ano.
Ano pa yan?
Botlocks. Hindi ko sila rinig. Salita ba sila? Hindi ko sila nagsiayan.
Nagsasalita.
Hindi salita ako.
Kimi, Paulo.
Gano'n sa salita.
Tamang ano?
Wala yung dead ka mo. Ay, nasa ilagan niya. Tayo ka. Thank you.
I'm watching Benson.
Ok.
Oo, niro. There.
Bro, ag-FPS drop ako.
Ano to? Magalaw. Patabis na ako, di pa rin makagalaw. Dahil sila may... Dapat sila may sinis.
Patulog na naman po. Nakakainis.
Sabi naman.
Maubos.
Oh, nice.
Kailang namatay sa kanila, na tayo namatay.
Lagi akong tulog eh.
Puro si kasi. Hindi na natin, hindi ko ramdam yung heal.
Ano mo heal yan?
CC.
Ano ka na sa shield mo?
Shield nga lang siya na shield sa akin eh.
Tatangka niya pa rin. Double.
Ibang... Lang.
Ka ba?
Ah,
Try mo mag-WSD, Mikos.
tinry ko na sa amin. Basta
Kalbog yun. Wala niya yung big minion.
ubos yung buhay ko kagad.
I cannot move. Nautilus na nag-ano sa kanila eh.
Kasi naka-trigger. Dalawa lang naman naka-trigger sa kanila.
Ha?
Dalawa lang naka-trigger sa kanila.
Nakakanon to, napaka...
I'm dead. Wow. I killed someone.
Hindi yun abot.
Kanon to. Napasok ako nung...
Ay, nalatilip ko pala.
Ano?
Burika! What the fuck is Burika?
Burika!
Eddie,
What the heck is Burika? Eddie, Google mo!
Sorry ito.
ang ina ka!
Ay, kalapitan ni Jana. Ay, kaya bigyan ng divine dancer.
I'm dead.
Ako, di pa ako. Ang layo-layo ko sa kanila. Namamatay ako dahil sa halaman na itong
Ay, wala na OT.
Daddy. Not alive. Agad man ako. Oh. Wow.
What the hell?
It's real.
Buhay ata siya, Marcos.
Yeah.
Oh, ang laki niya naman.
Laki niya.
Si Jig na rin nag-use spam sa keyboard. Walang nangyayari.
So the depth.
Nawala yung ulti ko. Bakit nawala yung ulti ko? Lords.
Mata ko lang.
Nabula ko. Ano ko nasusunog?
Chili oil.
What?
Namin yun to, paharang-harang sa
Bakit di mo?
late na kasi binigay mo ang self-duality. Binigay sa iyan ang una-una. Tapos, on-hit ka.
Kuha ko kanin. Wait lang.
S ako? 53k pala damage ko. Nakikinig ka ba? Hello?
Hello?
Stinart.
Hindi naman nakikinig ah.
Ano, Marco?
Hindi ka naman nakikinig?
Ano yan?
Hindi, I mean, ba't pa kami naka-Discord?
Okay. Bye-bye.
Wala yung client. Dapat si Ayan.
Hey guys, how are you doing? It's been a while
Sounds
since the
like
last
that.
time, hasn't it? College took up a lot of my time during these last few months, but, well, we're back. Today with update 1.7 of Common Sense. This update was an important milestone for the development of this project, and you will understand a bit of why I say that. Until now, our add-on used a somewhat old Minecraft API, 1.11.0. For those who don't understand much about APIs, they're like rules and tools that I can use to develop the add-on. Because it was a bit older, it was also somewhat limited. There were things I'd already tried to do, but because the API was older, I couldn't. And the worst part was that to update the API, all the current scripts would break. In short, I would have to practically remake or adapt all the scripts to work on the new API, and that's what I did. Now the add-on went from API 1.11.0 to API 2.5.0, which brought more powerful tools for our development, such as, for example, a highly requested feature by you guys, Java Saturation. That is, similar to Minecraft Java Edition, when the player gets hurt, they exchange food saturation points for health points, making the player regenerate faster if they are well fed. This is a feature I made using a script, and it's not limited to a specific list of foods, meaning in theory it works even with foods from other mods. But I couldn't test it with many, so as always, give me your feedback if everything is alright.
Ayan.
Another
Ayan.
Kung si Paolo yung wala,
Ba't si Ayan wala sa akin?
Kanina pa.
naka. So,
Oo,
Wala siya sa
nasabi
party
ako.
sa akin eh. What? Ayun na. Wala.
Ikaw yung nawala, Mikos.
oh,
Na-start na sa inyo? Sa inyo.
Ah.
Kaya Maro.
ano dyan, buddy?
Maro? Umalis pala siya eh. Ba't pa tayo naka-Discord? Dalal na lang. Dulag ako. Dalal na lang.
Ano yan? Time out.
Not tayo tank. Gumagana pa kayong Blitz Kalista combo?
Hindi na.
new feature is that now
Pati yung
when
ano, dati. Dati gumagana yung ano eh. Blitz
Tagal na
Trash.
nilang pinatch-out yun eh.
Kaya nga, nakakamiss yun eh. Blitz Trash Lantern no, sobrang haba.
Feel ko pala.
Lakas.
Gauntlet. Eureka, Infinite Trigger dyan.
Ang inang mic yan.
Tapos,
Ano?
Eureka, Dual Gauntlet, Infinite Recursion.
Ano ka ba?
Blitz.
Ulat nga.
Eureka,
Pangit
Dual
ng-
Gauntlet, Infinite Recursion.
Ano ka ba? AP o tank?
Ibahin mo nga yung mic mo, Mikos.
Dual Gauntlet.
Wala mo, Mike.
Ako grass kanan. Takas bigla. Makagulayat. Ay, gagi.
What the?
Misidal.
Yes pala yun.
Patay yung Rita na. Ano siya?
No. Nice, nakap.
What?
La!
Tsaka sa tenga ng mesh.
Pag-goal
Kaya
yan.
nga, ay nakakabahat.
Boom.
Combo break. Dead. Dilil. Dilil.
Ulad siya eh.
Pata ka ba?
Naintay niya kasi nag-snowball kay Paolo. Kala niya sa sugod siya.
Hey boy. What? What?
Ito.
Mga taon.
Napugaan tuloy siya.
Pag na-champion.
Boom. What? Bap, bap,
Ano maganda?
bap, bap.
Blackfire, Ludens.
Dahil.
Ano?
Ano yun?
Ha?
Ah,
First,
Dual wheel.
Black
I'm
Fire.
alive.
Loden?
Ano?
Ba't ito mag-Blackfire? First yun eh.
Oo nga.
Ay nga pala hindi, naisip ko yung mana. Pero nga pala yung loaded.
Para sila mana icon.
Ba't ako nag-heal? Imbes ka mag-heal. Huwag mo yan.
Take mo yan. Take Tori to. Para makalasa sa street. Patalihin na nila yung slow nung dapat yung
Ba't naka-offset to?
pagdanan.
Totoo!
Pasok.
Good. Boom.
Nakap. Pala naging recursion na lang ako. Tapos unli na ako. Up mo, nakapinalis ka eh. Diba?
Tinan ako.
Wala ko.
Napet. Boom, boom.
Takbo, takbo. Run away. Tumabit ka ba? In your heart.
Ano yung attack dito? Left click, di ba, Marcos?
WSD.
Maganda
Mababaliw
daw
yan, pero
WASD sa ano eh. Maganda daw WASD sa Kalista.
Ah, OP.
pinanakap.
Ano lang.
Kasi yung camera mo nakalock. Ay, gano'n ko na nga pala maglaro.
Shift left click ka lang. No? Shift left click.
Shift left click.
Ano yun eh? Attack.
Aray ko. Napatay pa ako doon.
Ay, WASD nga pala ako.
Anong sunod?
No. Ito tinulok. Yun naman. Boom.
Ito naman.
Shadow Flame.
Stormford? Shadow.
Bakit ka mag-auto?
Pero shadow flame ka muna kasi dalawa yung phone.
Pag may hit yung minions, yun. Bobo mo talaga eh, no?
Mag-hydra kaya ako? Hey, what? Bakit?
Ay, ano ka pala yun?
What?
Ako na.
Lang.
Nainok.
ko.
Bakit MB2
Umarang
yung
siya.
Q ko?
Ang bilis ng
Boom.
hits.
Yeah.
Kaya,
What the heck?
Effects inventor.
So, ganun kabilis yung dual wheel. Sa kanya.
Naka-jet excited din siya. Ay, yung puzzle mo.
Ano yung Q ko? Number spells?
Kiyo mo?
Mousebot.
Chief.
Napasok.
Go, go, go.
What the hell? Wala na stuck. Saka nag-ult. Bakit yun naman? Ito ba tang?
Yung left
Ito
shift
pala tang.
Marcos, yung W ko yun eh.
Iba kayo bounce mo sa akin, hindi. W ko, mouse button. Right click.
Kanina ko pa na-spam yung ghost ko.
Nakita naman kung ano yung key ah. Hindi mo check.
Hindi ko napipindot ko yung Q ko by accident talaga.
So dead.
Huwag niya tinulak.
Koni. Uy, go. Dalaw.
Nagpa-flash ako.
Aray!
Tanga mo naman, sinalo mo.
Dalaw mo din.
Nakakalo ko talaga.
Next
Boom.
Duel.
Boom. Takbo ka na. Bag.
Bakit ang ginawa di guys?
Gosh.
Oo. Oy,
Samahan mo naman yun.
oo na. Hit na lang ako. Hey, tumigil ka nga. Kulit ka. Walang magagawa, mabilis mo.
Ginawa niya kasi naman. Ani ko.
Napugat yun. Ganda naman ang ano niya. Dual wield na top dancer ko. Yes, no.
Ako na rin eh. Local will tap dancer eh.
Kasi hindi lang ako makapwede.
Oh, come on.
Huwag ka na lang mag-passive. Tayo ka na lang tapos auto-auto. Masok.
Wabi yung jinx ah.
Dalala yan.
Hindi ako yung Jahim.
Ang ina, mga abnormal lang yung gagawa ng WSB.
Lalo na yun. Kung bago nagamit ng Deora 2?
Ha?
Deora 2?
Ha?
Online sa balo.
Wala akong naintindihan sa sinabi mo. Narinig ko lang Deora to.
Yung nga lang sinabi ko.
Sabi mo Deora to lang.
Kaya nga.
Yun lang narinig ko.
Ay, nice.
Buram din na.
Ah,
Okay.
at least, support tayo lahat. Grande.
Ayoko, ikaw na lang maging support.
Sarap.
Bard.
Turn ka na lang, Marco. Ayan, sample.
Ay, ba't naka-ignite? No.
Nice. Fancy. You. Hello?
Hello?
Losing someone is difficult, but honoring their memory to heal and protect. Stay safe out there.
Cannot be healed. Naka-bumper racing. What's happening?
What the hell? No, stupid snowball. Nargada! Ano ko nakuha?
Manyenga.
Hala. I'm
That's not
screaming.
real star.
Hindi nila. Kasi ang dami. Wala yun, Naruto. May ka lang
Boom. Whee! Wala!
Nyanya.
Narnig!
Man. What the
Mr.
fuck?
President! Boom! Paano yung tumama?
Ang dami nila na nakap doon. No?
Oo nga, di ba nila kita? Sa bush ba yung ano ko?
Ano sa
Wala
bush
kasi yung
na
ano mo
kasi?
Ano ba yun?
Wala na lang. Ba't siya na? Ba't ako lalakot?
Hindi, nasa loob ka ng bush. Hindi naman yung kita usually kapag nasa bush unless, ay hindi, ano, until yung split second na mag-appear ka.
Ganito.
Ay, ako lang pala low. Sino may chili oil? Ikaw?
Ako.
Ikaw. Patamayan mo naman yung chili oil papunta sa atin.
Nakakontrol ba
Hindi
yun?
ko alam saan yan eh. Nasaan ba?
Hindi siya nakakontrol.
Yung ano yun?
Nakakontrol lang.
Yung kulay green sa lapag. Ayun o. Pag tumapa ka
Ano
dyan,
niya naman?
Ayun na pa-order na yan eh.
Patay na tayo dun eh.
Kaya ako pala.
Wow, sakit.
Oh shit, siya ako.
Naka-first strike pala si ano.
Okay. Oh,
Healing for everyone.
Oh,
Nauna lahat. Una lang papatay. Ako.
layo.
Katabi nyo. Yung batong patayin no? Ayaw.
Gagi.
What the hell? Pumasok.
Bra! Let's go! Pwede ka lumuwa mag-isa?
Oh,
Hindi pala yun.
let's go. Isa yan. Galing.
Let's go, LT. Hoglets. AD, 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 AP, AD. Louis Gash. Yeah, I Gash.
oh my god, this fucking Orn, bro.
Good ka, Marcos. Diyan.
I don't give a fuck.
Ugaw niyo.
Okay ka.
Ibudoy. Oto. Ay, yun pala ako.
Uy, tawa ako! Oh. Layo ko.
Wala pala akong jump.
Hindi, papatay ka na. Dami mo ng pera. Ito pala. Kaya ano na,
Don't tell her what
na.
to do. Why are you telling
Kill
her what to do?
yourself.
Because it's Women's Month, bro.
Dito na pala ako.
Oh, fuck.
Hindi siya marunong. Hindi niya alam yung tech.
Kaya ako.
Putek. Bye-bye.
Yung oil.
No, chili sauce.
Jesus.
Ang dami ako kapag na-damage kayo dahil.
don't give a fuck.
Jagad.
Oh.
Jagad pala.
Sa likod.
No, hindi ko ito nakain.
Putik. Paano na silence?
Well, not that. What the hell?
Miss niya. Ako lang.
Lapit ka, lapit. Ayan, tumayo ang putek.
Kita mo, Paolo? That's sweet. Bap, bap. Bap.
Sa likod ko. Help me! Ulit kami, ganun ako, no?
Ako napunta din.
Ito.
Okay. Ito ba to? Pastak.
It's not really all that.
Yan.
Chili sauce.
Oh no! Pwede mamatay. Nobody's dying on my
Mista.
watch. Kaya ako ba no?
Apis.
May naisip akong gawin ni Ud ko siya palayo.
Kaya ako.
Hindi, yung Ord.
Pagdagol.
No, stop auto-attacking tower.
Apis. Pap.
Ito.
Pap. Wala, di na guard steal. Paolo, let's go. Ay. You love me.
My hair!
No, ba't mo nilayo?
Die.
Find me. Pap! Pap! Bap! 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 Bap!
Vegas is dead.
Bap!
Clapping your cheek. Oh, what the fuck?
Sibal.
Tangan niya naman.
Takboy! Nasakit niya pala. Bobo ka. Okay, so good. Go, Tristana, go! Good. Go in. What the hell?
Tangan niya naman.
Ako napatay ni Walpoint.
Tangan niya naman.
Bobo.
Whee! Bap! Penta.
Where are you?
Oh God.
Oh God.
Ito, Paolo. Palisan mo. Ayun, ito.
Ngayon pala may pots pa rin ako.
Oo, wala na.
Nice damage.
Oo, may mamatay.
Okay, na-end ko yung tower.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay. Bumalik yung boomerang mo sa Shaco.
Panoorin mo sa stream.
Check mo, dali, check mo.
Bumalik sa siya ako yung boomerang.
Ang tagal niya akong ina-avoid. Ganun siya pumatay. Tagal niya akong ina-avoid. Save ko to, save ko muna to.
Kaya mo yung ano, kay Day ni Nasus.
Nino.
Nasus.
Oh shit!
Hello! Hello!
Kay Day niya 1.1.
Panoorin mo paano namatay siya ako.
Mamaya, mabagal mag-load yung ano ko. Oh shit!
Phone lang.
Kala ko, boomerang yan, paharap talaga sa kanya. Pagpabalik wala yan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ang tagal niya ina-avoid ako eh. Gano'n pala siya pumatay. Oh shit!
Oh, okay. Bumalik yung boomerang mo sa Shaco. Bot lang si mo nito.
Ayan, may guy. Iniko, oh.
Magarin ako. Hindi, Gragas.
Ang dami nating AP.
Lahat tayo. No, Azir ka lang para maano sa cage. Matulak mo sa cage.
No.
Bumalik.
Oo, sa siya ako. Tinatakasan lang kami na lahat na sa siya ng boomerang.
Buti hindi mo nasalo. Hindi kita sa stream ko eh. Hindi pala ako nakastream.
Oh shit!
Oh, okay.
What? Oh shit! Oh shit!
Big brain. Naman akong bibigyan ng takosaurus na mata. Oo. Sabi yan ah. Daling kaluluwa pa eh. Uy, patay. Gawin. Ano ka labas mo? Ooh.
Ay.
First blood pa ako dun.
Uy, ba't ka nagre-recall?
Oh,
Holy shit, you did the Sun Eater, bro. That's embarrassing.
the Sun Eater special. Or a farmer. Mas mamamatay ka sa boomerang.
That's so fucking stupid for that, bro.
Oh, God.
No.
Wur!
Boom!
Ang bata. Uy, yun! Nakakita ka na ng ano. Nakikita ka na di namin nakikita. Wala na siya ako dito. Kailan. Ipi din sila lahat eh. Isa lang hindi. Yun nga.
Ang magandang spam si ano. Maano ko nun. Oh! No.
Ano ba yun?
What? Okay, ano siya? Growth spurt.
Itong cooldown yan.
30 seconds lang.
Dead, Brody.
Uy, thank you. Op. Wala.
What? Pinulta ko na Rihanna.
Let me avenge you. Walang tumawa. Ito namatay ko sa old. Are dead.
Nalagdad mo gold.
Ang best naman ang chili oil nito.
That's what
Hindi na
she
si
said.
Zaya.
Paligtad.
Barrier mo, Lods.
Magbubugin.
Sino yun?
Hello. You know. Boo! Let there be light. Rebombi.
Rebombi,
Oh,
please
boss.
survive this. Rebombi! The light that burns the sky! Rebombi! Buti sana kung yung the light that burns the sky, dragon move eh.
Ano ba yun? Fire?
Psychic.
May check it.
Benta nun. Subukan
Watch
nito.
this. Aura farmer namatay sa aura. Pop. Pop. Bop. Oh.
Yan ang bubble sa akin.
Who made this? Oh, fuck.
What the fuck?
Who made this? Oh, fuck.
Dalawang beses na stun yung level up. Dalawang beses na stun yung level up. Sa isang cage.
Ang panga ng leblanc nila.
Inolt ko kasi siya. Napunta siya sa kabilang side.
Hindi nakawala. 2-7 na siya.
Boom.
Kaninong alarm yan? Oh,
Hindi siya nag-flash din.
What
Yun na.
the?
Boom, you're dead.
Anong trip mo, Gar?
Oh, goodbye.
Oh.
Oh,
Oops, wrong ability.
boom. Yan, natin lang. Ga-flash ta. Ito lang.
Ayan. Come on. Oh. Pero pag...
Hindi niya binalik yung ano. Shaders.
Ano yun eh?
Whee!
What the fuck, bro?
Bye! Saan siya namatay? Help.
Wrong ability again.
Let there be light.
Oh,
Ba't ka ba talaga?
Ang galing ng ulti na yun, no? My day.
Wala sumunod.
Hindi ko tuloy nakatuto.
Wala mana.
Joke ako ng
Overflow
joke,
nga pala
parang
ako.
tanga eh.
Puba talaga ng sakin na to kahit kailan.
Ang dali-dali mag-zaya eh.
Chili oil.
KD oil?
DD oil.
KD oil?
So,
Hey, I like that.
Tagal mo wala ng shield.
Red. Talagang yan.
Ah!
I ult better than her.
Goodbye! Boom! Paolo, I'll avenge you.
Oh.
Oh god, never mind. Oink.
Huh?
Watch this. Boom! Crowd spurt! Wow, silence ako.
Ako talaga ako bigyan ng Stackosaurus Rex.
Niya ka no Nick.
Phenomenal evil.
Phenomenal bulbul.
Sim. Goodbye.
Brain ba ako? Ba't ako na-shield ko? Ano?
Para sila stun eh. Bap!
Oh. Oo nga pala yung big brain nawawala. Ay, hindi nag-re-ret na yan. Oh. Ayan.
Nabog.
Tayo lang yan. Troll na lang yata yun. Critic.
Bakit?
Wala lang. Ba't mo may racket?
Mali, pat mo racket.
Watch this. What?
Hindi
Kita
kita
pala
to.
ako.
Eh,
Ako? Bago.
Ba't ba ako bet mo? Ano kung maganda ako at malaki pot ko, pero pang ano naman.
What the heck?
No way. Kung magamit yung growth spurt ko, lagi ako nasa silence. Rampage! Shut down! Let's go, you're dead. Anda. Happy!
What the? What the hell?
I'm here! Ay. Ayaw.
Oh, easy. No, yun pa. Boog.
Paolo! Sabog.
What? Oh, dikit mo lang daro.
Lahat tayo 80, sila na 80, kaya wala nag-MR sa kanila. Hindi 80. Ayaw. Boom. Ang kuha nila. Boom.
Pero, kapabuha naman ito pala.
Skin yan, Paolo. True damage. O ano. Tatay ako!
Kuha mo ominous pa. Dead. Dagdag. What?
Nabuhay po si Baliw.
Oh, sorry ah. Ayun.
Yan. Help.
Okay, losaw. Ayun lang magtanggal ng spell shield eh. Flash pa?
Wala siya. Pilig mo sa loob nitong ano eh. Oriana. Ang kuha nila. What the hell is that damage?
I just dodged yung brand natin.
Oh.
Ayun, alam.
Oh, I'm dead. Di bumol, lumabas yung ulti ko. Matama na tong ano. Ano Marcos?
Tumae. Ulti ayan.
Totoo yan. Over 9,000.
What?
So dead. Ba't tayo mag-ult talaga? No.
Oh,
Osu!
May nasa bull.
Tama na ng ko.
can you attack him first?
Gulos niya.
Dahil,
Hindi mo in-attack Nikos. In-stun mo
Nakagawa niya siya.
agad.
The dog doon.
Ako na lang, ay. Tinog mo.
What?
Ay, boys.
Ininold niyan.
Parang gamuot. Maintindihan.
Ay, yung ability, yung overflow pala, walang damage buff. Heals and shield lang.
Mata yung
May
damage.
damage buff.
Wala, tinan mo. Your mana cost doubles. Your ability heals. Ay, pala. And damage. Ano pala? Dulo.
Mata
May
yun.
sa mana mo.
Okay yan sa raid eh. Takot yan sa raid. Oh no.
Boom!
Sayang.
Sayang.
UP ako. Walang kaya tayong. Hindi ko katawa sa inyo.
Swerte kayo, nag-flash ako sa ulti ni Renata.
Patay na siya yan.
Mamatay ka. Pati ikaw.
Ang gawa na ito sa Wizardal.
What? Bilis niya.
Nga pala.
Ngili.
Bakit? Name?
Ah, 1G muna kayo. Natatayo ako.
Expound.
Yak mo ka. Ano?
Shadow Master Yi. Yung isa po ang box. Ang box ako sa isang box.
Stop spraying cologne on sweat. Bust odor and smell irresistible. Get the Axe effect.
Pansit Canton ko, may peanut butter at oyster sauce. Easy peasy! Eh, ikaw?
French cleat walls are impressive. Do you know what else is impressive? The Sistine Chapel. That does not mean I want to spend the next 4 years building my tool wall, and I am convinced the only people that build proper French cleat walls are unemployed engineers or woodworking YouTubers who were once engineers.
Basically one giant watery graveyard. Look out for leviathans.
Walang tampan. Kill. Patay ka na nun. Hindi lang. Ano ito? Double 60. Double lockup. Oh. Sumunod kayo. Dead. Dead. What? Na yan.
Hindi naman nila kasi yan.
Oh no. What? Ow.
Patay mo ayun.
Buti na quadra kill. Go, 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 go. Kaya wala naman. Ooh.
Push! Ay.
Ingat. Uy, takot naman ng boss na. What? Hindi mo kalapit. Happening. Uy. Uy. Holy. Oh no. Help. 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 Tabol niyo. Di ka namin rinig pala. Hey,
Hindi
made
ako
a million. That's payment. Oh. Namin rinig. Pinapagalitan ka na ng nanay mo.
Bakit?
Nagsasalita eh. Udurog. Buti ka naman tumama. Hoy, hoy. What? Sakit. Sakit lang ang gaya.
Wow, nice.
Isa po.
You missed everything.
Tama ko
And
yung Q.
just ult it.
Yung Q ko, tumama yung bounce. Ay, bounce. Full face Q. Papangit. Grabe, 4,000 crit. Collector pala yun. O yan. Kami nga katuloy. Nilayo. What? Ogoy. Aray.
Dapat nag-flash out ka dun ayin, tapos pinasalo mo sa kanya.
Tama na ako. Wow. Ano? Karo ang ano. Ay, sa natin doon. Punot ang trase. Papagano. Go, go, go.
Hindi pala ako naka-E.
Gusto mo na ito. Bobo ka. Dodge this. Dodge this. Dodge this. Dodge this. Panis. I'm dead. Kailangan ko lahat, hindi ko na kailangan.
Oh my god, yung tagal ko na stuck doon.
So, ano pa ano nito? Parang drop rounds. Pero dyan. Correct. Ano ko yun na? Okay na miss lahat. Hindi ako sa kanon. Wala naman ng kaisa natin. Ilaw. What the? Ay. Ito kami.
Tool organization should not take a CNC and an understanding of the movie Tenet to have success. I just want a place where every tool can fit like a glove, be able to modify it as my tool collection grows or changes, and what would be really awesome is if I wasn't just limited to a wall. So I made just that. Oh, and it only took a weekend and a bit of construction lumber.
Oh
Here
my
is some of
gosh.
that construction lumber now. You can see it's just a couple 2x6s and a handful of 2x4s up to this point. There will also be a couple of sheets of plywood, a little
Boss. Ano?
Okay, should I go for the scuttle now? Should I smite the scuttle or not? I don't think the scuttle's here. That's bad. Why is there no vision anywhere? I look back. Scuttle spawning. What's that, copy master? Okay, I'm level 6. She moved. Oh, I'm blind. Okay, now we fight. Okay, now we go for the dragon. Shit. Did I steal the farm? I didn't even realize. I'm not gonna lie. Are you going for the dragon now? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't give a fuck. What? Good, I just need it. No, I'm not going for the skull, bro. Fuck this. It's all good.
A little bit later, and I am going extra bougie. I'm going to kind of take that next step towards almost being an engineer. I'm going to joint and plane all of this. This is really just for aesthetics and to make everything fit a little bit better, and if I'm being honest, probably look a little bit better on video, but you can totally skip this step if you don't have a jointer and planer.
After 15 years in the dark, I was illuminated.
Try ko daw yung SD.
What can they do to me that they have not done?
Paano mag-auto? Yeah, this curse. Salita ba si Paolo?
No. I'm watching Ben 10, bro.
Oh no, oh no. Okay. Sorry. Oh, no. Hindi tapos na. Stop na siya. Oh.
Tama yun. Siya nag-flash, patay na yung Fizz dun eh. Uy! Nga ba? No way. Are all dead. Oh my god. Benta pa siya.
Even death cannot shame me.
Oh.
What the?
Ano kayo nakin?
Bahala ko. Sabi yung augment ko kanina lang. Trigger ako.
Huwag niyo kuhain yung
FPS.
huwag niyo kuhain yung canon.
What the hell? What was that damage? Crown College.
Nila.
Tingnan niyo naman. Hindi ito transmuted. What? Ba't hindi transmuted? O baka gold gold anvil.
As long as I draw breath, so does the revolution.
What is that, bro?
Binig. Lalakad lang. Oh, oh, hello. Roll din, reroll din siya.
What? Tumagos sa Fizz. My plan.
I will show them a world without lords or peasants. I'm a man without a country. Perhaps I'll take it.
Ba't ganun? Di ba pwede sa map yun?
sila nadadala. Mga photo.
At this. Maliit. Matamiit. Opo.
That is this shield. Oh god, Ikos. Malayo ka sa akin.
Bakit? Ay, ano ka agad siya?
Boom. I saved you.
Thank you. Naka-ano ako eh. Naka-master of duality.
Ako, ano eh. Draw your sword eh. I'm dead. Oh, sakit ko. Yung Raven. May monster. Ba't siya pupunta to? Yun yung flash niya. Yeah.
Naparapat. Even lang.
Ano ka ni Fizz? Balayat.
Wag ito.
Ini-Raven.
At, grabe.
No way. Oh, nice.
Oh my
Damn.
god. Master of duality, bro. Master of duality. Wah! There's a rock band.
Go crazy!
Look at you! Ow!
Touch. You're dead. Ako nag-FPS drop.
Naka-twin fire pa ako, Marco.
Naka-gash ka ba? Ano still yun?
Hindi. Ay,
Pero ano?
that item ko dapat crit item.
IE.
Yeah, IE. Pero kailangan ko ng life steal eh.
What the hell?
What is that damage?
Help. Well, it's that.
Yung Raven, Paula. Ano ba? Na minion block. Epal tong Raven eh. Kailangan mo siyang ano eh. Oh my god. Bakit niya ako nakikrit? Wala naman siyang backstab. Nakaharap ako sa kanya.
Nakaano siya, Marcus. Oh, shit, may tao pala din. No!
Oh. Pati pa nakuha ako.
Flush.
980.
Hala, grabe naman ang sakit! I cannot get near.
Endless hunger.
Mastan nyo lang yan. Mastan lang siya, patay yan. Jeweled Gauntlet, pero... Oo. Hindi siya nag-IE. Ult ko yung Raven.
Even death cannot chain me.
Dali, abante kayo. Oh god. Bro. What is that? Ang laki ng ult ni Victor.
Dami niya nakinig.
Wala ako na-kill dun. Wala akong ginawa.
I didn't care for it.
Wala ulit siya. Yun lang. Ano yung sa likod? Ayan. Sasaka na mo. Oh, we're dead. Oh. Patay pa na.
Grabe naman! 2 hits niya lang ako.
Agad buhay niya.
Follow na ko nga Randuin.
I need...
Nasa crit eh. Di yung crit yung masakit eh. Alaan niya lang eh. Ang counter natin. Okay nga na.
Mad scientist.
Yung kanina pa, hinunod-sunod, maliliit na uwan.
Hmm.
Even lang.
Nino, go. Paolo, go.
Ay,
Is dead? You're all dead to me.
dagat.
Nice. Isang gold ka lang sa akin, Raven.
Dalang client ko.
Wala ko, di pa kayo susunod eh.
I thought you can lose LP. You have to get a B plus, and I don't know if I'm gonna get B plus for this game. Yes, I'll try my best. I really am trying my best. Sick. I'm so happy about that. Thank you so much, Lensei. Thank you. I have gold. Your love is my love. Rated 5 kills ready. That's an A. Pinky promise. Wait, a big one.
Alright, Miko.
Don't die 2 more times. It's an A plus. Okay. I'll try not to die. Yeah, but
Na-fury ako.
So,
Sige.
No, Mamundo!
Red card, oh dear. Yun lang skin ko sa kanya. Ingay ni Tension.
you can't do anything. You still drink. I really tried. I don't know what to do. Oh my god. I know what to do. Try my best. Oh, this was just unfortunate. I got auto full jungle and I'm the only one that went positive. My ADC went 4 and 10. My top lane 2 and 6. My mid lane 3 like what? Like what am I watching? I actually don't know. Oh my god. gained one! I'm not on my team rank anymore because I gained one! Oh my god! Thank you, Riot Games! Thank you so much, Riot Games! Thank you! I love you,
Sino
Riot!
naka-altab?
Hindi ako.
I'm watching Vincent already.
Fuck my team, genuinely, fuck my team. Fuck my team, bro. Fuck my team. Stupid idiots. I actually did really good. But they all honor me? Is that what that means? I don't know. That's cold. No? Oh, they honored each other? No, they honored each other? Why are you saying yes and no? Yes, yes, no, yes? What the fuck are you talking about? You got one honor? Oh man, I thought they all honored me. I was so happy. I was so happy, bro. I was so happy. No, yes, yeah, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes. Yeah, but guys, okay, guys. I think it's gonna take one more game. I think it'll take one more game. And then I think we are at 180,000 followers. Let's go. Last game of the day. Last game of the day. Let's enjoy it, chat.
Ow!
Holy shit, it's my game today. Kaya mo yung build ko, Marcus.
Mag-ano ako? Heartsteel into AP or crit. Ay, ano, crit. Magnanavori ako.
Magano ka, wag mo kalimutan yung Atmos Reckoning.
Sige. Naka-heartsteel ako. May set dito. Ayan. Ano, nakuha yung
Yung dalawa. Ibig pa rin. Oh, just die.
Ito namatay.
Hindi pa namatay.
There's no way. I killed him!
Pipidi papidi buwa.
Kasi ang boots eh.
Naroot ako. It's Saturday. No, I can't see
Ano
you.
ka ba dyan? Celestial ba, di ba? O na ata. Ah.
Go!
Oh yeah.
Cannot see a damn thing. What pa naman ako yun? You scammer.
Yun sa Derek.
Oh.
Thanks, nakatak ako.
I love you.
Bro, I keep canceling my auto.
Yeah, yung ano mo, parang ang weird ng double hit mo.
I'm dead.
Last 12.
Yan, patay na ka-hearts ko.
Ang tag-hardsicle yan, Paolo.
Hindi ako mag-hard still, unfortunately.
Got him. Hardseal? No.
Oh.
Ito happy.
Oh my god, ako yung pinuho ko sa puta.
What?
Wala mga tulong doon.
Bro, what? Last 12. What?
Dead.
Special.
Buhay pa yung set. Sonata, heavy
I
hitter.
feel so special.
Oh god, nailagan ko yung heal. Why am I aggro? Oh my god.
I feel so special. Oh, I'm dead.
Sakit.
I feel love. I feel so special. I feel so special. Sorry, I'm just being twice here. Twice!
Holy. Oh, ubus.
Bro.
Bro, what the? Ah, my god, bakit ganun pating ko?
Yeah, banana! Ay.
Amato, dami shit!
Did you have another? Yes, oh yes.
Diba? Bro, you're so fat, I can't see.
No, hindi ako nakakuha na basic yun. You better tell me, yeah. And I dodged the fucking hill. Yes, oh yes. Oh, fuck.
Sakit naman nila!
Yeah.
Grabe. Ano ko? Wala akong damage. Tayo ka dyan.
At Weibo.
Of course. Y, E, F, yeah.
What? Di ako na-shoot. Yun. Try ka. Nice. Oh god.
I'm good.
Natama sa ano. Ow! What is that damage?
Nice. Oh,
Paulo. Paulo.
Twice.
Pwede yun. Max Mage.
What is love tayo, Lods?
Wala akong damage. At sakit ni Nasus.
Hater daw, heavy hater pala. Si ano yung masakit ko siya. Tapos na, ina-end na
Yung
minyo.
base.
Last game ko na yun.
Ako rin.
Ito pala.
I wanna know. I wanna know.
Or if you just don't want to joint and play in this, one big advantage is this cart should sit a little bit flatter and roll a little bit easier since everything should be square, but again, not necessary. I am going to assume if you're watching this video, it's because you want some sort of shop or garage organization, want to learn how to build some sort of tool cart, and for God's sakes, you're not just watching this for entertainment. However, if you are watching this just for entertainment, I'm going to take that as the biggest compliment in the world. Anyway, if you want to try to replicate this tool cart or some version of it, I will try to include enough details in this video that you can do so without too much trouble. However, if you want a little bit more of a deep dive or you just want to support the channel, I will have some extremely detailed plans for sale that give every cut and every measurement for this exact tool cart and a compact version.
Content creation is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how I keep my content creation process running smoothly. I use ClickUp AI to brainstorm fresh content ideas in seconds. With ClickUp's calendar view,
the wood that I'm using is just the regular kiln-dried, what Home Depot refers to as white wood. And years ago, I was making an incredibly boring video on this topic, and I went to Home Depot and I was like, hey, what kind of wood is this? And they're like, it's white wood. It says right there. I was like, white wood isn't a wood. And they're like, sure it is. And then I was like, but what kind of tree is it? And they're like, oh, there's no way to tell that. So I actually went on an absolute deep dive. I talked to people like the Forestry Service who finally told me, they're like, oh no, the name of the wood is stamped right on the board. And I went back and sure enough, at Home Depot, every board is stamped with a D-fir or a hemlock. So it'll tell you what kind of wood that it is. So the wood that I'm working with is a mix of fir and hemlock. Important to remember that a 3-inch nail will go through 3 inches of 2x4s once they have been planed down to 2.5 inches. So always important to double check that. Each of these boards now is ripped down to a length of 47 inches, and that's because I was kind of just building on the fly. I don't do detailed plans before I start building. I'm not really sure how this was going to attach, so I wanted to leave myself a little bit of room to make sure a single piece of plywood would cover the entire panel, and that'll all come into play a little bit later. As it turns out, I could have done 48 inches. You could actually make this any size you want. I do think the 47, 48 inches is a good length to ensure that this won't topple over, though. You'll notice that I'm adding glue and nails to basically every aspect of this build, and it's probably not entirely necessary. I have found that if you just add a little bit of glue, it makes such a big difference long term. This is an 8-foot long stretcher, but again, I'm throwing a bunch of ring shank nails in there. It's not like they're gonna work out, but I still went through the process, added glue to everything. An interesting note on working with this, quote, kiln-dried wood from Home Depot. What I found is this wood is required to be under a certain moisture content according to some wood association. And so what I did is I went out and tested a bunch of it from different Home Depots and Lowe's around the state of Oregon. And what I found is it's freaking not. It's supposed to be guaranteed to be under 19% or something like that. And what I found is it varied anywhere from 8% to well over 30% moisture content. So if you want to work with wood like this, a good idea is just to keep some in your shop kind of all the time. If it's in there for 2 months, you could be pretty assured it's going to dry out on its own. So, I'd really wanted to use dominoes to join all these up just to get perfect alignment and just kind of take the guesswork out of it. And I even thought this was a possibility, but I thought, what are the odds of when I was randomly putting these nails in, because there's only 5 nails in here. And of course, I got a nail right in the middle, so the domino won't work there. And then I didn't think about it on the ends of these. Got one right there, so I could only get like a 3/4 inch domino. Thought about it on this side at least, but this one goes all the way through. And I did that basically everywhere. So I'm gonna have to go about this a different way. Not ideal, but if you're gonna replicate this and you wanna use dominoes, think about it. This will be getting a plywood kind of shear wall attached to the outside that you'll see in a few minutes, so I am not worried about the strength of it. I was really just wanting those dominoes for alignment, but again, I'm adding a little bit of epoxy there. I found epoxy tends to work best on end grain, and these are just some 5-inch deck screws, which again, is not my favorite way to attach something like this, but I promise when you see it in the end, it's gonna be strong enough. The purpose behind this project is to have a mobile tool station for my new big shop that I'm building, which is why this is a big freaking cart. This is way too big for the space that I'm in here. This is like 1,200 square feet. I've been in here for 5 years, and there's no way this would fit basically anywhere in here. But I do really like this design. So in the plans that I offer for sale, I'm gonna include basically a half-size version, one that's 4 foot by 4 foot that would be much easier to move around, and I actually think I'm going to build that same size for kind of a hand tool mobile cart eventually anyway. The length on these 45s is fairly arbitrary. I don't even remember off the top of my head what I cut them to. I just wanted them all to be consistent, which is why I set up that stop block there. But again, I'm going to add a little bit of epoxy to this end grain, attach them all with ring shank nails. And if some of you are paying attention looking at that back wall, some of you might call me a hypocrite, and others of you might understand why I'm building this, because I do have a French cleat wall back there, and it is freaking terrible. I actually contracted somebody on Etsy to build me some special French cleat mounts, charged me $75 a piece just for these plywood mounts, which is insane, because that's like as much as the tools cost a lot of times. So I'm going to improve on that. It's going to be so much cheaper and so much more efficient, but that's still to come. Right now, basically building a mobile wall. One of the advantages that you people with hair have that you don't even realize you have is that little bit of hair acts like little antenna feelers like an ant has. So if you're about to bump your head into something, it slows you down just enough so it might not be so bad. Or me, I go full force into it. For me, I go full force into it. If you couldn't tell, Scott wasn't here to feel sorry for me. He was downstairs editing or getting coffee or something, but figured I might as well go back to work. But I will say that hurt really freaking bad. And now hopefully you can see why I had that one middle board, that 2x6 section that was a little bit wider. So I give something for this plywood to bolt to. Those pieces there in the middle, those are just to attach the plywood to each other. I'm going to have a sheet on either side, so they're kind of just floating there. Again, adding glue to everything, and this was coming together pretty nicely, but I did realize that I made a mistake if I was going to replicate this in the future. All right, here's another design flaw that I didn't think through. If I was doing this again, before I put these braces in, I would have cut 3/4 of an inch off of them, which is the thickness of my plywood, because then the sheet would just click down in here and hide the edges and would have looked really clean. I didn't think of that, so now plywood's going to sit on top, and it doesn't even go to the edge of this because this is over the length of a sheet of plywood. So not going to look the best, but if you're doing this, think about the whole project first. In order to support the vertical panel, initially I was just going to cut a couple more 45s and toenail them in there and call it good. However, I thought about it a little bit more and realized that I could get some bonus storage and have it be a lot stronger. So I've just cut a couple more pieces of plywood. I marked basically the start and end for this cut, got out the track saw, and then I'm just kind of making this modified triangle that's going to fit the cart perfectly. The reason they wrap buildings in OSB or plywood is for something called shear strength, which, if you're curious, is something I don't understand because I'm not a structural engineer, hence the fact I'm not building a French cleat wall. But what I do know is it adds a ton of strength, so adding this triangulation here through the plywood, I would venture to guess is probably the single greatest structural improvement I could have made on this entire project. All right, since I just mentioned shear strength and the fact that I'm not an engineer, and you see me adding screws here, I'm going to address a couple of comments that I'm inevitably going to get in advance. Anytime you talk about shear strength and you use screws, someone will jump in and say, screws offer 0 shear strength. You need to use nails. That's why screws aren't allowed in buildings. They have to use nails, which is true partially, but screws still offer a ton of shear strength. Get on YouTube. Look up all the tests. There have been countless tests done by people where they actually show the shear strength of various types of screws, from drywall screws up to construction screws. So it is an old fallacy. It is completely outdated. For a rolling tool bench, tool cart like this, it is just fine. Probably would be fine for a house, but it is code for a reason. So don't build a house out of screws because, yes, the shear strength does matter on some of those nails, but I think I'm going to be okay here. For the record, I am completely right on the shear strength of screws, but I am willing to admit when I don't know something, and I'm about to show you something that I don't know if I did this right or not, and I suspect probably was wrong, but I'll let you guys tell me in the comments. I was adding these casters to each corner, but then I decided to add one more caster to the middle since that plywood wasn't supported across that beam, and that's the one where I just don't know enough about this engineering to know if that was a good idea or not. I suspect it's actually going to inhibit the rolling of it, but it will provide some support in the middle. But anyway, let me know if you actually know the answer to that. Over the years, I've had a lot of business owners ask me where they should focus their energy for marketing, and I always just respond with, social media, it's the best advertising and it's free. To which they almost always respond with, meh, I'm not really the social media type. To which I respond with, that's fair. Personally, I'm not the pay thousands of dollars a month for advertising that may or may not work type of guy. After that, they are sometimes more receptive to my suggestions. There are 2 valid or at least understandable reasons not to start a social media channel for your business though. You don't have the time and you don't know what you're doing. However, you might have an employee that says they know social media, but I am here to tell you, if they work for you and not for themselves, they do not know social media. In the same way that if you're a wedding photographer and someone says their cousin has a camera and can totally photograph a wedding, that does not mean that they are an actual wedding photographer. Last year, I teamed up with 4 other industry experts to build a course that breaks down the entire process, from finding video ideas to filming and editing, even if it's just on your phone, to growing an audience and turning that audience into real revenue. And the great thing is, it doesn't have to be something that you personally manage. Many business owners simply have an employee take the course and come away with a clear system for running that company's social media much more effectively. And if you are a business running a one-person show, we have kept you in mind too, because this course is designed to get you to the place where you have the option of hiring that next employee or two. Make no mistake though, this is not a course only for business owners. If you're like I was and just wanting to generate a little extra income from your hobby, this course will let you skip the learning curve that I generally say is about 2 years of posting terrible videos until you start to figure it out. The creator course is about 4 hours long and packed with practical strategies you or your social media expert employee can apply immediately. There's a link below or a code on screen. Oh, and it's a 100% money back guarantee. No questions asked. Up to this point, let's be honest, I've just built a rolling bookcase, and it's a pretty nice, really sturdy rolling bookcase, but that's all it is. Nothing particularly original about it. These little indexing bushings, or whatever you want to call these, I'll have a link to these in the video description. These are what separates it, and these are what kind of gives it that advantage over that French cleat, because the French cleats are really cool because everybody CNCs the exact shape of their tool and it clicks in there. But again, it's so much work, it's expensive. You need to have all those skills and all those tools. Where this, you just put these bushings down, draw a little outline, and it's in there really, really securely. One of my pet peeves with my existing mounts for my routers on my French cleat system is if I come back with an extra long router bit or the dust collection shroud attached to the bottom, is I can't put them down. I have to take that off in order to use the mount. So this one, I'm thinking ahead, kind of. I'll show you where I partially regret this in a little bit. But I'm adding a hole big enough that I can fit the dust collection shroud and any bits that I might use. The entire purpose behind this indexing pin system, I guess we'll call it, is to keep everything really easy, really fast, really cheap, and hopefully adjustable. And this is where I do kind of mess up, and you'll see in a little bit, where by adding those holes in the middle, I now can only ever have a router there, or it'll just be a little bit awkward. I am classing it up a little bit with my 1/8 inch round over bit just to make the holes a little bit nicer looking, but having those holes there now mean that I'm kind of locked into that position, which does defeat part of the purpose of this system. I suspect that somebody smarter than me has some sort of basic geometry principle where they could use like 1 or 2 pins and it would always be locked in perfectly. It's probably like wrapping a present, where if you really know how to wrap a present, you use 1 piece of tape, but mine ends up using like half a roll of packing tape to wrap 1 CD. Yes, I still give CDs as presents. They're back again, so don't judge me there. But anyway, I think I'll get a little bit better the more I do this on where to place the pins and how many I actually need. The other side of this tool cart is going to be completely different because I have a lot of tools that are way too big to fit on those 8-inch shelves, particularly this one here. This is, I think, a 12-inch shelf mount. Again, I'll try to add links to everything in the video description, but this is my massive Mafell bandsaw. This is probably the biggest hand tool that I have, but pretty simple solution here. I think I got like a 10-pack of these for like $7. I don't know if it was that cheap, but anyway, it wasn't very much, and it was a perfect solution to mount this. And I also have a lot of hooks around because the tools that have the cords attached, like the Mafell jigsaw on the other side, this Mafell bandsaw, like to have somewhere that I can keep that cord out of the way. These here I won't have a link for because I don't think you can buy them, but they were a new shop housewarming or shop warming gift from Whitworks. Put my logo on it, pretty cool. They're 3D printed, hold my Grabos very nicely. I do have some of his other products on the other side that I'll show you, and I will link those in the video description. Thinking a little outside the box here, but I wanted a way to hold the dust collection for my smaller Festool router, so what better way to do that with some $1,000 domino tool and some probably overpriced birch domino. But look at that, holds it perfectly. Like I've shown you through the video, there are quite a few aspects of this that I would do differently if I was going to build this a second time, but there's a couple things that I think I just happen to get perfect. This router bit storage is one of the things that I think is pretty close to perfect because you can buy these on Amazon. They have 1/4 inch and 1/2 inch holes pre-cut into them, and this is going to be way more router bits than I will ever have, and I actually already have a lot of router bits, but they only take up a small portion of this. Drew from Whitworks also sent me a couple of his Milwaukee battery mounts, so I thought it would be handy wherever I have a Milwaukee tool to be able to have access to a battery. So threw a couple of these mounts behind those Milwaukee routers, and yep, everything still fits. All right, continuing with the things I would do differently. This guy here, I smacked my head on, I don't know, a week ago, and it actually split me open pretty good. I thought that was a fluke, and then I did it again. So this is obviously a design flaw, and I need to move it. And the whole point of all of this is to make it flexible and that I can move everything and you're not locked into a certain place. However, this is one of the only ones that I've drilled this hole in a specific place, and then I put this right behind it because ideally I would just push this back. So anyway, now I got to kind of finagle this and try to keep that hole centered, but just kind of go to the point that try to keep this flexible until you really know how you want it. This fix is one of those fixes that's only going to bother you as much as you let it, because it would not matter at all if you had to oversize the hole or move the hole and just have kind of a gap there, put a patch piece of plywood. None of that really matters to the structural integrity of it. Really not a big deal. For me, it was pretty lucky. I was able to just twist it about 45 degrees and it still fit on there fine. I would have preferred if I could have used my right hand, but not the end of the world. I started going through the process of cleaning out my router bit drawer and realized I have a ton of die grinder bits in there as well. And I am going to add my die grinders to this tool cart just on the other side, so I figured it'd be a perfect opportunity to move everything into one place. All right, when I do this for real, I'm getting everything of the same type out before I move on because I'm finding more roundovers here. But you guys get the idea. All right, pretend this is perfectly in order. Probably actually a good strategy to leave almost like a row open next to your roundover bit so you can get more roundovers and not be like wedged in, especially when you have 5 feet of this stuff available. Not bad. I feel like I had more router bits than this. So I got room to grow.
Are you worried about like anything falling off of it or anything? Like the dominoes up there?
No. People online were saying they were going to fall though. What do you think?
I think it's fine.
I think they're okay. My existing pegboard system is actually really nice, but it has a couple of downsides that I never liked with these kind of bigger framing Milwaukee type tools. And it's that these clips, you can adjust the friction of how tight they fit in there, but no matter what, when I pull out one of these big tools, it seems to always jar that loose, and it's always bothered me. So I think I have a new system that's going to be a little bit better. And don't even get me started on this angle grinder storage. And I know they're not supposed to hold the die grinders, but all in all, I think I got a way better idea. If this scene looks a little different, that's because we are in my new shop here, where almost everything is going perfectly. God damn it. Before any of you express your outrage for me using the Lord's name in vain there, you can relax because I was actually referring to a different god other than your god, so we're all good there. But this is going to be kind of the key to this side of the tool cart. This is Tool Grid by Mantis, and this is going to guarantee those mounts don't fall out when I pull the tool off because the mounts are literally screwed into this grid. They do offer a few different sizes. I got the big panels and the small ones. If you didn't notice there, those small panels actually kind of index and click together where these big ones just butt up against each other, and this should be perfect for this tool cart. I actually think I'm going to expand different aspects of my workshop with some of this tool grid system, but so far I'm really liking it. But getting the tools organized in a way that's going to be permanent and really flexible, that's what I still have to kind of figure out. There's a couple different tabs and brackets and mounts that you can get for this tool grid system. I do like those corner brackets. These are probably my go-tos. You can get almost anything with one of these. You can flip them around if it's a better fit. One of the more clever aspects to this that I didn't use a ton, but I do think that it's really clever, is these little cam locks, because you screw that in there and then you can adjust that cam to fit just tight or loose, however you'd like it.
They're back. Surprisingly good.
Old Spice.
In order to ensure there's no confusion about which tool went where, I printed up some professional looking labels that you see there, and then just continued down the line. And like I said, these tabs here held almost all the tools perfectly. I didn't need any additional cams or corner brackets, and then just kind of kept working through all my tools, and eventually everything just kind of fell into place. know that I built a perfect tool cart, but I'll tell you what I like and what I don't like or what could potentially be better. First off, tool grid worked awesome. I suspect some of these things you could get a little bit better at because that nail gun, it was perfect. I absolutely nailed that installation, so to speak. Things like the bandsaw could be a little bit better. These are really nice. I did add screws just to have a peg for the smaller hold items. I know some of you are gonna say that I'm out of space because I filled up the whole thing, and I thought about that too. And I don't actually need a glue gun up here, but I'll show you why I put this mount here. This is a generic, you can get them on Etsy or on Amazon, just fits your particular tool brand. This is Milwaukee, obviously, even though it's not a Milwaukee glue gun. But the reason why I put this is I want to show you guys that I can grow up here, but the reason why I'm not doing it now is I think it's kind of stupid to have these mounted at an angle. So if I did want to move tools up here, I need to come up with some sort of angle or just live with it like that. But I could put this whole freaking tool shelf up here right now with these just lined up side by side. So I think I could at least double, triple, quadruple the amount of Milwaukee tools I have and still have tons of room up and down this shelf here. I am not too humble to say the part of this build I absolutely nailed was using these little plastic pegs to index where the tool goes because it's so easy to get these in and out. Really stable, really simple. If you don't like it, you can just move the tool. If you didn't notice here, if you don't have a saw that sits flat, I added these notches. I just drilled a hole on either end, cut it with a jigsaw. Also, I added these magnets freaking everywhere. So if you have wrenches, little tools like this, you want to keep them stable, added magnets all over. All in all, I don't really have any complaints on this entire bottom side. I do have a few complaints on the shelf side though, I'll show you. One part that I'm humble enough to say that I didn't nail, or I'm not positive I nailed, is the wheels. Generally with carts like this, they'll do 2 kind of straight locked wheels and then 2 swivel wheels. I like 4 swivel so you can just kind of slide it in anywhere, you don't have to parallel park it. Problem is steering gets a little wobbly. Also, I don't know, maybe somebody out there is smart enough to tell me if I shouldn't have added that 5th wheel because I feel like on this floor that's not perfectly level, it gets a little hung up. And you'll see when we start to go. Okay, that actually helps it spin, I think, because it's pivoting on the middle wheel. Okay, I'm a genius. But it does kind of make it difficult the rest of the time. All right, starting with the good on this side. Love the top shelf, love how the routers are attached. These little index pins worked great. It might look like it's gonna tip, but I promise it's not going to, at least with me or Scott driving it. Also, really, really happy with the router bit and die grinder storage. No complaints there. I'll link all this stuff in the video. This is good. Again, these routers worked out well. One of the things this is, I don't know, maybe I'll try to take credit for it, but it really is just a shelf. I like that I still have a shelf because this I just couldn't find a spot for, but if you can't find a spot, just put it on the shelf. Same with the belt sanders I have over there, the hand planer. It's still a shelf, it still functions for that. I like to lock it in when I can, but when I couldn't really decide on somewhere to put something, I was able to just set it on the shelf. All right, now for the bad, or at least the mediocre. I said I liked having a shelf because you can just throw something up there. Problem with having a shelf is you just throw things up there, and I'm already starting to hoard little bins of things. This isn't that great in terms of placement. I have those bins. I'm afraid of this just becoming one of those overflow shelves. So I like the dedicated index pins where everything must be in its place. It's nice to have the option, but I'm also kind of lazy, and so I'm afraid this area might get a little bit messy and defeat the purpose of the dedicated tool cart. All in all, I would say my favorite thing about the whole cart is that it's adaptable and customizable. So you're not necessarily locked into any particular tool being in any one spot. A couple exceptions with the routers like I did there. I have a bunch of other little things. I'll let Scott add them in the B-roll. I'm kind of medium creative. I bet a lot of you out there are very creative. So if you guys have some ideas, I bet you could find a lot more clever ways to accessorize this, to get more tools in there, to have it more organized. If you have any ideas, I'd love to hear it in the comments. But all in all, I'm pretty happy with it and probably about as good as I can do.